This is a video recording of a Blackboard Collaborate demo with two videos concurrently recorded, one for the tutor, one for the participant, and a common audio to see the interaction between the two players. The Collaborate session is set up by the tutor and they invite participants. When both participants and tutor join the session or a course room, they can control the microphone and the video, and the tutor can set up an automatic recording of the session. There's various interactive controls for communication between tutor and participants, for example chat and polling, etc. The tutor then has various controls for sharing applications, for example using a second browser, which is quite versatile. Files can be shared, a whiteboard can be used, and then exiting the session and accessing the session recordings afterwards. So this is a Blackboard window. Blackboard Collaborate is visible in the course area. This is added by clicking on the plus and selecting a tool link. It can be called a name. I'll just type in name for now and click on achievements and look for Blackboard Collaborate and make it available to users and click submit, and it will appear. Then users can see that. So the tutor can create a session with a particular start date, end date, a repeating session, allow entry 15 minutes beforehand. There are various controls here where participants can be given access or not to various items. The session will have a name, so this could be session 1. And there is in the event details a guest link. If you click on this guest link, you can copy it here and send it in an email. Alternatively, if I close out of that, you can simply just use the course room, which is available all of the time, and the students that are registered on the Blackboard module can access this all the time, so you can have impromptu meetings or more formal meetings. So clicking on that, you can automatically just join the course room, and there's a link there also. So that link can be copied and it can be sent by email to a group. The user can access their email, they will see the link. If they click on that link, it will bring them into Blackboard. So it opens up a Blackboard session. I'm also going to have the tutor join the course room. The tutor is the only person in the room so far, but in a moment the participant appears. They're joining. The participants can see that there's a moderator, myself, that's here. So the tutor can go to the left-hand window and start the recording. Now this should be done at the start of the session, so I'll close that. Now on the participant window there are various controls. One of them is this, which allows them very quickly to answer questions like agree or disagree, or maybe give some more information in these emoticons, or to leave a session and just inform the tutor what's happening. They can turn on and off the mic. You can see the effect there, but I'm in the same room with two machines. They can turn on and off the video. There we are. I can cancel it again. Or they can raise a hand for attention. Also on the right hand side, there's a menu that comes out. I can say hello tutor, and that will provide a pop-up text. So to access that, go to that bubble. It can show how many people are on, and the participant can also share content, but at the moment that's not the case. The participant can also change their camera and microphone settings or use their phone to provide audio. The main one that will be used will be the chat. Do type in questions. The tutor sees all this, and also to watch the rest of the class and see what's happening. There will be some little icons will appear here. So let me go back to the tutor. The tutor has the same setup. Here they can see the participant has sent a message. They can look at the number of participants. The attendees list has a control which allows you to detach the panel to allow it to be visible at all times. You can put it back by merging the panel as well. The tutor is the moderator, and the moderator can change various controls. They can enable a participant to be a moderator, for example. The other thing that the tutor can do is share, and I'll show that in a moment or two, and also has settings to set up audio and video. You can mute all attendees if there is too much background interference, for example, as well. The tutor can now, for example, say welcome class, and all of the participants can very quickly just turn over to this and say agree or yes. And so the tutor can see that everybody's okay. So this is a quick way to just have some feedback. The tutor can also run a poll. So if you go into this menu, a poll can be set up, and a yes, no. So I can say, have you prepared material, and starts that. And everyone will be provided with a facility right away. So participant 1 can say yes, but it's a quick way to get some feedback. Also, you can have multiple choice. If someone over here wants to ask a question, they can put up their hand, and the tutor automatically knows that someone wishes to ask a question. Can obviously either put on their audio and say something, or can go into the chat and ask a question, and everyone will see that. Obviously typos will occur regularly. Now sharing, I can share a file. I need to add one. I select the one-page slide in PowerPoint and it uploads it, and I then have to click on share now, and the user or participant will see that and they get it on their screen. And if there's more than one slide, these can be progressed by the tutor. I can also annotate this, and obviously you would need to play with this to see what it can do and what it can't do. To unshare, click on this button. It brings you back where you were. I can now go back from shares. I can share a blank whiteboard and draw and add text, etc. on it here, or shapes. And also then allow the users to do the same by going to the group and letting the participants become presenters. That means that the participant now has the menu up here, so they can add other bits and pieces here as well themselves, change the color, etc. I can close down that and then come back to the participants and make them participants again. The sharing of applications allows you to share windows on a browser. And here I have the current browser where Blackboard is running. I have the PowerPoint file, I have email, but I also have a Firefox window. And in the Firefox window, if I share this, you'll see that I have 3 different tabs. I can browse to any one of those tabs and you can see them in the participant window. So I've now turned on sharing. I can stop it down here. So I can show them a web page, and I can open up some tools to write in programs and simulate, etc. Or I can run an interactive application. The tutor is making changes and the users can see all of this. To close this, stop sharing, and it goes back to the original window. To exit the session, click on Leave Session down here, or you can actually click on Leave Session here. The video recording is created. Here the participant can see that the tutor has left, so they can also leave the session. To view the recording, the menu that appears here will allow you to click on Recordings. It takes a while for the recording to appear because it's being processed by Collaborate, so come back a little bit later and the recording should be there. There are some controls to edit the name, the date, etc. That's the end of the video.